YouTube family. Okay, we know the situation with the young Dolph situation already taking place. We know a lot going on. There's so many intricate details in his murder. We seen the people who allegedly they're saying that killed young Dolph when he went to get the cookies at the McAdee shop. We seen all that already. Now with Dolph's situation, it's Dolph. That's what he likes saying. I wanted to do that, but now we're hearing about the alleged shooter who shot young Dolph. As you see here, young Dolph, homeboy with the dreads. I don't know how to say his name. Allegedly, he's always everywhere with young Dolph. But a new surveillance photo came from young Dolph's crime scene, educational purpose, and it revealed someone tried to, let off them rounds back at the suspect vehicle as it fled off. And we're going to go into that. I want to give praises to Music 101 who dropped this info. And it was a good info at that he just dropped to us. I ain't gonna even cap, man. So basically, one of the shooters, educational purpose, was hit by, you feel me? Was hit by his friend, police. You know what I'm saying? He was hit by Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Friend or whatever, or one of the own people. But you could see it right there. They said there was blood on the scene. That was trailing over there. So maybe one of the perps did get hit. But before we even started, let's pay these bills right quick. Y'all know the deal, man. Alright, I'm about to let bro speak a little bit on it about, shout out to Music 101, how he talks about the homeboy, you feel me, hit up one of the perps and the shooters.
I'm gonna keep giving y'all updates. It seems like every hour something happens revolving around. And in my other video, I'm like, well, if he had security or his homie with him that was shooting back, then how did the shooters walk up on Dolph and stand over him and finish him off? Security shit. You know how the rappers do. You know what I'm saying? So they say once the guys start firing, they say his friend was with him, but he did not drive with young Dolph. He drove his own car, and his car was parked on the side. Out and shooting, it was, I'm talking about, probably happened in about 10 seconds. Back. When he come from around the corner, witnesses say he come back firing, shooting at him. That's when you see pictures of them running back to the car, shoot it out with them before they got the Dolph. You feel what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, these shooters got records. If they from the streets, ain't you know what I'm saying? Blood DNA test, and one of them shooters or whoever was bleeding have DNA in the system, it's over for them. Now there was a shooting on the other side of town. If it's not, they ain't going for that. They gonna detain his ass and try to see was he involved in any shootings in that area. This shit might be some movies where you see on the movie when the motherfucker be shot in the stomach or something and they be laying on the time. Another thing, the car. The car has been identified. It's all
okay. Shout out to Music 101, but we're gonna take it from here. Rest in paradise to Dolph, for real. It's Dolph on the real, bro. At the end of the day, young Dolph lost his life tragically, and we're trying to look at this vehicle here. You can see young Dolph homeboy, you feel me? He looks at the scene and he's, for educational purpose, he's letting off rounds into the white Benz. You feel me? Now, did he hit the Benz? I mean, that's a close, you can see in the camera, he's right in sight of it. I don't know how he didn't hit anybody. He had to hit somebody. And I don't know how the Benz continued spinning off while he got a point. Did the weapon jam? I don't know, gang. A lot of things ain't adding up. Then I got people trying to tell me the dude with the dreads is the he set Dolph up. I don't want to do videos about that yet because it's like, I don't know. I always see them together. I always see them chilling. It's kind of hard for me to just say that man did something to Dolph. He set up Dolph. I mean, by his actions, looked like he tried to fight for Dolph. So I ain't gonna say all that. I will say there's a lot of spooky things behind young Dolph's situation. We seen the killers allegedly, not their face, but the movements, how everything played a part. Who gave the location? Who gave the drop of where he was at? I don't care if they seen him at a gas station with his yellow shirt on pumping gas. That alone ain't gonna let nobody know where he's exactly at the time being, because he's always in the city. So they could have been got him if that was the case. I do believe somebody set that man up. Somebody did what they had to. Now, one of his artists was speaking, you feel me? His artist was speaking about a few things. We can look at some of it. If you want to see the full video of his artist, go to the links in the description box. I'm just going to play this part here. It was given to you by Young Bama FMG music channel.
For the passion. They don't want to kill me, bro. He said, bro, if I ever find out, he said, bro, if they ever kill me, bro, I want you to go on live, nigga, and talk your shit, bro. If they ever kill me, bro, and it's not, nigga, exactly what I'm finna do, dog. If they ever kill me, bro, they go on live, nigga, talk your shit. Yeah, I'm finna talk my shit, nigga. Talk about, nigga, that nigga kill me, nigga, go on live, nigga, and let everybody know. I'm finna let everybody. Shit, bitch, you ain't finna stop nothing I got going on. You ain't finna stop nothing I got going on. Straight up. Straight up, nigga. They killed my nigga because he was finna buy a record label. He was finna buy, Dolph was finna buy a fucking, Dolph was finna be 50-50 with Empire, nigga.
Do y'all hear that? Listen to this.
Dolph ain't independent. When someone, nigga, Dolph came to the Empire, to the niggas like, hey, let me buy this bitch. Let me buy this bitch. Dolph came to them motherfuckers. Let me buy this bitch. 4 days later.
4 days after he was about, after he just talked to Ghazi. After he went in there and talked to Ghazi. Let me rewind it a little bit. After he went and talked to Ghazi, 4 days later, he gets killed. Yo, man, this is a whole nother case, and I've done all this in less than 10 hours. I've been working for y'all, man. Get the light, so that's all.
4 days later. Now remind you. Now, let's remind you, nigga, Yo Gotti. Let's remind you of this nigga, dog. Yo Gotti was not a fucking threat. See, Yo Gotti was not finna fuck with Dolph because he had too much to lose. See what I'm saying? They killed my brother, dog. I set up her nigga. Now, after everything got exposed to the world, now my nigga dead. Now my nigga dead.
That was an under the table, whatever. That was between Ghazi and Dolph. I don't know how, whatever. Soulja Boy exposed.
In this spirit, we got work about it. That's why he reached out to me. He said this shit. That's why he reached out to me, because he said this shit, bro. That's why he reached out like, bro, you not on yet, bro. Bro, if something happened to me, bro, I want you to expose everything. Fuck y'all. I'm exposing all. Y'all niggas happy. Is y'all niggas happy, bro? Y'all got, Dolph gone, bro. Y'all niggas happy, bro.
The crazy thing is, I'm the only person on YouTube with these videos. You gotta subscribe to the channel and get the drop right here.
Man, shout out to that YouTuber, Banner. He showed old boy. For that man to make a video like that, it does look kind of suspect. The situation look weird, bro. It's very, very spooky, bro. And then you got Soulja Boy and Moneybagg Yo making a weird video as well, bro. Let me check that out and show y'all. It's a lot of craziness going with these things, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. A lot of things ain't adding up. A lot of things ain't making sense. I just know one thing for sure. We lost young Dolph. A lot of things ain't adding up and making sense, but one thing damn for sure we know is we lost young Dolph, and we might not get Brody back anymore. I need folks to be on their P's and Q's and understand these situations is kind of wild, man. is wild, it's almost unfair. And we trying to maintain and hold it down right now. You know, unfortunately, these things are a pattern. It keeps happening. It's not brand new. As we hear everybody who's speaking on these issues, you get to see it, man. You understand the situation and you know what is going on with it, bro. Let's not be in a situation where we don't feel we could speak up. I'm not telling people to be no police or nothing like that, but speak up on as far as what you know, as far as the love you have for them. You know what I mean?
So they thought they was gonna get a ride and gonna be on it. They ain't. So if you tell me now, after this, when I see me, I've always got my own bread. So when they was selling dope, I used to own all the dope houses. I used to own 15 running property. They just not getting on that shit. I've been doing shit. I had to be for sure. When niggas was selling beef.
Makita's Cookies. People who just want to be near the place. Dolph took his last breath. Austin Short parked his truck next door and blasted young Dolph's music for all to hear.
And I'm gonna spend all day out here to support. Just gonna live for him. Memphis as a whole.
The latest example of senseless crime in Memphis has many asking, when will it stop? Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland says the city is doing all it can.
Our problem, our challenge is state law is weak. We have weak state laws that allow easy and widespread access to guns.